What if a house could talk? I mean, really talk. What kind of stories would it tell? Well, today we get to listen in on one. We're heading to San Diego. The year is 1954, and our narrator is the house at 2119 30th Street. And it's about to tell us the story of a man named Fred and this incredible masterpiece he built, quietly, in the backyard.
And right off the bat, the house it sets the scene for us perfectly. This one quote tells you everything you need to know. This isn't some quick weekend project, you know? This is a story about dedication. It's about that patient, steady rhythm of building something that's really, truly meant to last.
So, every great piece of work starts with a blank canvas, right? But what did Fred's canvas even look like before he got started? Yeah, it was nothing special. Just this kind of weird, irregular patch of dirt and weeds, maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. It's the kind of thing where most of us would just see a mess that needs cleaning up. But Fred saw something else entirely. He had a vision.
And that's the key right there. Fred's vision wasn't just about bricks and mortar. It was way deeper than that. He saw a safe place for his boys to play. He pictured a stage where family memories could be built, quite literally, from the ground up.
So, okay, you've got the vision. But how do you actually turn that into a reality? Well, you do it with methodical, patient, and, let's be honest, probably backbreaking work. Let's dig into Fred's method. So this whole thing didn't happen overnight. We're talking months, and it unfolded in these three key phases. And what's cool is that each step wasn't just a construction task. It was an event, an adventure that pulled the whole family in. And I mean, this was serious dedication. No heavy machinery here. We're talking a shovel and a wheelbarrow. And get this, the family trips to the local hillsides to gather sand, they weren't a chore. Fred brilliantly turned them into a treasure hunt for his sons. And then the bricklaying itself. It was done with this incredible precision, making sure every single piece was just perfect. And you know, his wife, Betty, she saw it too. This is her perspective. She completely understood the real purpose behind all this work. It wasn't just about laying bricks. It was about laying the groundwork for their family's entire life together. So once all that construction was finally finished, the patio took on a whole new life. It transformed from a worksite into the absolute heart of the family and the neighborhood. Imagine it. The last brick is set, and suddenly the sounds of all that hard work, the scraping, the digging, get replaced by something totally different. The sounds of play, of competition, of pure joy. The space was officially open for business. First up, ping pong. You can just hear it, can't you? That classic pock, pock, pock of the ball. And this wasn't just a casual game. Oh no, this was the arena for some pretty fierce rivalries. This is where neighborhood bragging rights were won and lost. Then there was basketball. The house remembers the sound as a backyard symphony, which is perfect, right? That steady thump, thump, thump of a basketball dribbling on brick, followed by that incredibly satisfying swish of a perfect shot. But this space was a chameleon. It could be anything. For wiffle ball, it became a miniature stadium. They even had these super specific, elaborate ground rules, all based on the yard's unique layout. You know, the eucalyptus tree was an out, the south wall was a double. It made every single game totally unique. And the result of all this, what did it all add up to? Fred's patio became the #1, the absolute go-to spot, the unofficial recreation center for the entire 30th Street neighborhood. It was the place to be, all thanks to one man's vision. So what's the real takeaway from a project like this? What's the lasting impact? It's not just in the memories that were made, but it's also in the lessons that were taught, quietly, along the way. And this is such a powerful lesson because the work, well, it was never really done. Fred was always out there methodically replacing a loose brick, pulling weeds from between the cracks. He was showing his sons without even having to say it, that creating something of value is just the first step. Taking care of it, that's just as important. And this really gets to the heart of the whole thing, doesn't it? It draws this sharp, clear line between the temporary fun of a store-bought gift and the deep, enduring value of something you build with your own hands, with purpose. Fred didn't just go out and buy a playground. He created a permanent feature of their family's landscape. So in the end, was it some architectural marvel? No. Its genius was simpler than that. It was a masterpiece because it just worked. In this small, oddly shaped space, Fred created a world of unlimited possibilities for fun and friendship and family. It served its purpose perfectly. And that's what we're left with, this final thought.
We all build things in our lives, right? Whether it's a relationship or a new skill, a community, or a little brick patio. So it makes you think, doesn't it? What's the lasting thing, the masterpiece that you're building for the people you love?